The movie Zipporah is an incredible mystery surrounding a violin and a little girl.
Secret to a good film is always the story. It's not the explosions or the bright lights or the expensive actors, it's the story. And here we have a story I think that cuts right to the heart of what's inside all of us. It's about connections, it's about love, and it's about finding your way in the world even when you didn't know there was a way, that there's always a guiding hand. That's the story of Zipporah.
It was an inspiration that the Holy Spirit just gave to me. And all about the same time as I was sharing with a friend of mine, I'm really close to, had been shopping in an old antique music store. And as I began to share the story, a third of the way through my story, she began to get goosebumps and teary-eyed. And she said, I think I have part of your story. And she brought me this old violin. And it was mind-blowing. She said as she began to hear the guy in the old antique store play this thing, that she got goosebumps and about cried. It was a sadness. She felt that it belonged to a youth in the Holocaust.
At the heart of this story is a violin. It has a strong history that forms a bond between a mother and child through generations as it passes down from Zipporah's great-grandmother during the Holocaust down to her and the Syrian refugee crisis, all the way here to America, where she's adopted, and the story unfolds from there as we see all the connections in between there and now that forms a pattern that is normally invisible but is revealed eventually as God's plan.
And so this thing has continued to unravel. So me and my writer-director friend decided to bring a group of people together and to film, to see what would happen without telling anyone. We just had a time of worship, and you'll actually see in this trailer the live footage of that day of exactly what happened as it happened. And so we didn't tell anyone about the violin or the mystery. And we just prayed and we sought God. And as it unfolded, the mystery just grew and grew. And it's an incredible story of sacrifice, but the most beautiful love story that you will ever see. And for me, it's a representation of Christ. You know, his sacrifice was the greatest and is the greatest love story of all time. That is Zipporah.